Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an 11/11 reading for my dearest Aries out there. Before I get started, guys, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So November 11th is one of the most powerful manifestation days of the year. On this day, November 11th, the frequency of the master number speeds up the manifestation process because the universe's channels, or this portal, is wide open. Number 1 represents the magician in the tarot, and it also represents your ability to use your physical and spiritual tools for manifestation. Now, 11/11 quadruples this energy and it allows you to manifest something seemingly out of nothing. So at this time, you guys, do not underestimate your skills. Don't underestimate your power. Don't underestimate your magic. Angels also use this number sequence to activate light codes for our soul's development. And when we see 11/11, they're communicating with us. Our angels and our guides are saying, you know, you guys are here to manifest the life, the love, the abundance, okay, that you were meant to. And it's time to make magic. It's also really important to remember that what you think is what you create, and it's important to pay attention to your motives for what it is that you want to create. 11/11 is also a very powerful number for those of you on a twin flame journey. Because it not only allows us to manifest our heart's desires, but the number 11 represents the binary or the dual nature that we see in the universe. Light versus dark, masculine versus feminine, your soul and the one that mirrors your twin's soul. So it's a really powerful day to manifest this connection into your life. So let's go ahead and jump into this. If you guys would like a private reading or you want to get your hands on the decks that I'm using, feel free to check out all that information in the description box down below. Messages for my Aries for this 11/11 portal reading. What are my Aries manifesting? And my Aries natives, you guys have been going through a huge transformation and detox with Mars retrograding in your sign. So I hope everybody's doing well, hanging in there. Messages for my Aries, please. All right. Ooh, a little bit, we're fumbling around here, huh? All right, you guys are coming out as the Lovers in reverse. We've got the Three of Crystals, the Queen of Crystals. Okay, so that's Pentacles energy. We've got the Queen of Swords. And we've got the Universe as your outcome. Wow. All right. Overall energy, Aries, is transformation. This is that scorpionic energy. For many of you, there's something very important, a very important lesson that you learned when Mercury retrograded in the sign of Scorpio. Some of you guys may have gone through a separation. Some of you guys may have just had sort of a download, have been triggered by something, and I'm picking up it has to do with some sort of important relationship, soulmate or twin flame relationship, but it does also have to do with balance. There was a choice that you had to make, okay? There may have been a little bit of resistance to this change or to this transformation. And we see the King of Wands energy. Yeah, this is definitely that Mars in retrograde energy too. That maybe some of you guys were just feeling like, you know what, things are a little bit too scattered. There's too much static. Everything is a little bit chaotic. And that's why we're getting this Two of Swords energy as well. Like this need to pull back, to wait to make any decisions. And some of you guys I'm picking up may have felt like there's some sort of stagnation in your life, in particular having to do with love and relationships, or a particular sort sort of faded relationship. Now, Aries, you guys are coming out as the Lovers card in reverse. So for many of you guys, you currently are in separation or don't have communication with a loved one, or a very deep soul connection and or twin flame. This may have you feeling a little bit out of sorts. What's blocking you is the Three of Crystals. There's sort of like no collaboration, or there's no communication. You are not alone on this journey, though. I feel like you guys are really in, like whatever the situation is, it's on pause. And Spirit does want you to know that everything is coming together in perfect timing. But for now, there may be there may be a third party situation, and it doesn't necessarily mean, and I'm not even picking up on it being another person, but that energies are scattered. There's something else that really needs your time and your consideration, and that may be why this particular situation is on pause. Now, what you need to know, Queen of Crystals, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, for some of you, you may have a choice to make, or your person or somebody you're dealing with has a choice to make between an air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But the Queen of Crystals is very nurturing, very loving. She's very maternal. She's a slower movement. She's somebody who's very good with her investments. She doesn't want to rush anything. And she's all about health and wellness and creating a beautiful home. So it's really important that you take this sort of maternal energy to your situation, just bringing love and compassion, healing, and I want to say positive. I don't even know if that's a word or that's the word I'm looking for. Tranquility, peace, not moving things too fast, like just moving slow, being kind, compassionate to yourself, okay, and to others at this time. That's what's going to give you your best results here. And really with this scorpionic energy that we've moved into, the energies have proven to be very intense, but really shifting that focus onto you, because I feel like Aries, your energy has been going out either to these two other people, okay, they don't have to be women, they can be just feminine energies, but either trying to make this choice, or if you're in separation from a particular person, you really need to shift, not scatter your energy and bring it back into yourself, into your health and your wellness and, your internal balance, okay? What you need to do, Queen of Swords, some of you guys may need to do some cord cutting or some healing from some past relationships. Now, for some of you guys, there may be, and this has been coming up, and I'm saying this in almost all of my readings because we're being drawn to really heal a maternal wound, a feeling of rejection or not being loved or not being good enough that may go back to our childhood. So for some of you guys, this is what's going to help you come into alignment, really digging deep during this scorpionic period, figuring out, okay, what it is I need to heal and working on that. Now, you guys are also doing that, my Aries natives, and feeling this energy with the Mars retrograde. So this sort of maternal and masculine energy that are going through this upgrade process. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is not entangled, or she doesn't sort of repeat the narrative of abuse, of rejection, of past hurts and disappointments. She understands that it makes it who she is and has brought her to where she is, but she doesn't keep repeating that narrative. And in sort of this, I'm getting this very Aquarian energy. She's recognizing it as part of her story. She's detaching and she's moving forward. And that's exactly what you have to do. In doing so, Aries, you guys get the world, you get the completion of a cycle, you get a brilliant success. So although there may be some resistance here, and again, you may experience that resistance until we see Mars go direct, and you might feel like things are on pause here. Okay, you might feel like things are on pause with this Two of Swords as you kind of figure things out. I'm also getting with this energy, this next full moon in Gemini, you're going to get some downloads or some clarity and or even communication from this person. If that's the case. Look, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So again, this is soulmate energy or twin flame energy. You guys are feeling drained. You're feeling sad, but the advice here is to move towards what makes you truly happy. And we have this true pair on the board with the King of Swords in reverse. So again, the feminine, if you identify with feminine energy, you may be holding space, waiting for the masculine to communicate, or to just get some sort of clear download or intuitive hit as to what you need to do. In doing so, in focusing on yourself, on coming into alignment, focusing on your health and your well-being, on your inner balance, this is what's going to bring you success and bring this cycle to an end. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's separation. For some of you, it's going to be a rekindling, rejuvenation. For others of you, it's going to bring you a new energy. But regardless, it is very, very successful. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Lovers card for my dear Aries. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on with this Lovers in reverse. You may have made a choice or had to make a choice. Okay, and you guys are getting the Nine of Cups, something that was or is your wish fulfillment. Okay, and we get the Five of Swords. Okay, I'm getting here, Aries, there's some major disappointment here. You may be dealing with somebody that makes you or made you extremely happy, but either you or this person has pulled away, and I feel like you're having a really hard time reconciling that, okay? Really hard time reconciling what's going on, really going through, you know, someone here is resisting this. Somebody here is resisting. Some of you may have found out there is a third party involved. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be another person, although for some of you, somebody's trying to make a decision here between an earth sign and an air sign, possibly. Yeah, but somebody here is having a hard time detaching, and it may be you, Aries, or it may be your person. So let's go ahead and see what this Three of Pentacles energy is that's blocking you. All right, we get the Ace of Wands. Okay, for some of you, you feel like the passion has run out of the situation, or that's one of your major concerns. Some of you, again, you or your person may have to focus on something else, and it's kind of like putting a pause on this situation, something that, you know, had a lot of potential, and that's why it's really frustrating. But Spirit does want to come in and say that there is divine timing at work here, because the Ace of Wands is like a yes, but a not right now card. And there we get the Two of Swords. So for now, the best advice, Aries, is to pull back. It's to focus on you. Queen of Swords, what you need to know. Messages for my Aries, please, about this Queen of Swords energy. What does Aries need to know? All right, we've got the Six of Swords. I do feel like there's, again, either it's going to be taking Mars going direct, or until this next sort of full moon in Gemini, where it's going to be really important that you either pick up a hobby, you just focus on you focus on your happiness, because what I'm getting here is behind this sort of full moon, this almost looks like a sun. It's radiating light. It's clarity. Clarity is coming. Okay, some of you guys, somebody is coming back to you with communication. Or maybe if you guys are, you know, somebody had left, or somebody's coming back home. This could be you. It could be a person. It could be communication. But you're going to get information you're going to see some sort of movement here. Okay, but it's going to come after a time of sort of stagnation, you know, because we get double confirmation of that Two of Swords. Wow, and we get three cards coming out here. Seven of Pentacles, something you've invested a lot of time into. And then we get the Eight of Cups. So somebody or something is coming back to you after, you know, I feel like after a waiting period. It could be 7 days, it could be 7 weeks. It's something that you've been investing a lot of time into, and I feel like investing more time into yourself, Aries, is what's going to bring you this clarity. It's going to, so Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse, both of those cards is telling me something is coming back to you. For some of you, it's going to be this earth energy, but it's also telling me with that Seven of Pentacles, whatever it is, whatever you have really invested your time and your energy, your effort, your love, your money, your resources into, you will be getting something back, okay? It is coming back to you. Now, the Queen of Swords, what you need to do, we get the Three of Cups in reverse. Don't try to force this. Don't try. It's almost like now is not the time to take action. Now is the time to sort of detach from what it is that you want so bad. So some of you guys that study law of attraction, you understand that the importance of detaching from the outcome, shifting your focus in the meantime, is actually one of the best things that you can do. Because if you're hyper focused on a particular person or a particular outcome, it's probably creating blocks and delays to you actually getting what you want. The The Three of Cups in reverse brings me back to the Two of Cups. This is achieving emotional balance, and it's also telling for many of you, you know, if you're dealing with an air sign, there may not be reunion, or there may not be reunion with this person when you want it, okay? But this is a deep soul connection for many of you, and the importance of achieving emotional balance here. Okay, and then we get the Four of Wands. Wow, 1111 card coming out here, the Four of Wands. You guys are definitely experiencing some sort of separation. There's some sort of distance between you and this person, or you and this situation. The Four of Wands is a marriage card. It's a card of contracts. But for many of you, if you're trying to decide between an earth and an air sign, it looks like you've got the earth sign coming back in. The air sign is not. Okay, that's just for like one or two of you trying to decide. Or that's the advice, is to really, you know, focus on the air, on the water. I can't speak, you guys. I'm sorry. Your focus should be on this earth sign, because this is what's coming back to you. This is where your investment is going to pay off. Now, it could be also focusing on health, focusing on wellness, focusing on your job, because remember, Pentacles are about the material world and about nurturing. You know, if the Queen of Swords, this may represent an ex or somebody from your past. It does look like you guys are in separation. It looks like, I feel like both of you are probably hurting, but the best thing at this time is to detach and to move forward. The Four of Wands in reverse takes me back to the Three of Wands. This is a card of waiting. You've been waiting for this person to come back. You've been waiting for this energy, and it's like, not right now, okay, is the message I'm getting. Not right now. Now, both of these queens can represent just the same person, and the message is the same. It's like you're not going to see any movement right now, okay, but there is something coming back to you. Something you've invested in is going to come back to you. So let's clarify the universe card here, the world card. We get the Five of Wands. Beautiful. Your strife, your difficulties, they're going away. Five of Wands is like a blockage of energy. It's like not being able to see clearly. This is coming to an end. There's a cycle that's coming to a close for you. I'm getting like a real sense of peace. I'm seeing that Six of Swords in the reverse, like being able to move on, being able to close out this cycle. It could be with one person, or it could be making a very important choice, okay, that's going to just sort of take the stress and the anxiety away. Two of Wands, but there is a decision that needs to be made here. But look at that, bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Aries, there's love here for you. There's love here for you, but you're resisting some sort of change, or somebody is, okay? Feel free to flip the energies, but the Two of Cups is beautiful. This is soulmate energy and or twin flame, okay? Some of you have an important choice to make. All right, but you have to choose what is, you know, the path of least resistance. What makes your heart smile? What makes your soul sing? That's going to be where your answer lies. Okay. Advice for my Aries, please. All right, we get faith and values. Your values are your guiding principles. Use them to choose the way to live your life. So again, Aries, the importance of choosing alignment, choosing partners, situations, and jobs which are aligned with your values, okay? Wow, but it looks like it looks like there's a pause here, Aries, and I feel like that's really frustrating, because you might feel like, you know what, when is my time coming? I've been waiting, I've been doing this work, you know, to the hell with inner work or inner child work or healing wounds, you know, when am I going to receive mine? The message here is it's coming, okay, but it's not coming quite when you want it to. All right, so let's go ahead and see what energies are supporting Aries at this time. All right, we get, Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further the process. So just as I'm talking about, some of you guys are going to say, no more lessons. I want, it's time for me to get my rewards. This is, wow, the High Priest here. You have learned from experience, but it's not quite over yet. And when you come into balance, when you really focus on you, when this healing takes place, and it's about to, but the decision is yours, you need to leave behind what isn't resonating with you, the resistance. Because when you're feeling bad, when you're not feeling good, when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling frustrated, when you're feeling need or longing to be with somebody, okay, this is resistance. Okay, and you have learned, you have come so far, but there's a little bit more left to do. Okay, but there is love on the horizon here for you, Aries. And we get Isis, magic manifesting. This 1111 portal is going to be huge for you. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Aries, oftentimes when we are very, very close to many times when we're very, very close to completing a cycle, that's when we really need to buckle down and focus, because that's when it's the hardest. That's when that we're the most exhausted. Right at the time of this reading, it's like a week before Mars goes direct, and I feel like this week is going to be difficult, but you're gonna have to do it. You're so close to the finish line here. And I just want to show you at the bottom of the deck, we get Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And I told you, some of you guys have to, there are wounds, there are childhood wounds or wounds with your mother that need to be healed. And this is something that may have been carried into your other relationships or other aspects of your life. Like not feeling good enough or feeling rejected. And, and I feel like this Scorpionic season, this Scorpio season, is allowing you the insight to really dig deep, to do the healing or to bring about the awareness necessary so that you can close out this cycle and you can bring in true love. Now, true love doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be movement on your journey with your career, with your spirituality. Okay, it's going to be different for many of you, but for many of you, this is about, manifesting your truest heart's desires. And for many of you, that's also a soulmate or twin flame. Wow, Aries, beautiful energy here. Okay, and then we get the Enchanter, dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. Aries, your dreams are coming true, but you have to have faith. You have to believe. This 1111 portal is bringing you something very beautiful. Okay, you have to believe in your magic. And I know you're tired, and I know you feel like you've done all the work you can, or, how much more of this do I have to do? Just a little bit more. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Yes, and there's that message of that Two of Swords coming out. Pull back. You're close. You're doing what you have to do. Everything is unfolding the way it should be. Your dreams are going to become a reality. Magic is manifesting in your life. Wishing upon a star, your dreams are coming true. You have learned so many lessons. You are moving forward, but just a little bit more, and you're going to see everything fall into place, okay? I hope you guys got some guidance and received the messages that you were meant to hear from this reading. It's powerful. It's exciting. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.